of myths out there concerning sidespin. In this video, I'm going to bust them all. Many people think sidespin changes the direction the cue ball heads off the object ball, but this is simply wrong. Here's an example where many people think right sidespin will send the cue ball to my right. Well, you can certainly do this, but not for the reason some people might think. I can just as easily send the cue ball to my left with right spin. I can even make the cue ball stop in place with right spin. Did you notice what was different among the three shots? It was pocket cheating, not sidespin, that sent the cue ball in different directions. Watch again. When you send the object ball into the heart of the pocket, the cue ball stops in place, even with the large amount of right sidespin. I can achieve the same cue ball motion for all three cases by not using sidespin at all. Again, sidespin is not used to change the direction the cue ball heads off the object ball. It is instead primarily used to change rebound angles off cushions. For example, here I need stun with no sidespin to head straight up table for shape on the 8 in the side. Here I need left spin to send the cue ball to my left for shape on the 8. And here, I need right spin to send the cue ball to my right for shape. Again, sidespin is not used to change the direction the cue ball heads off the object ball. It is instead used primarily to change rebound angles off cushions. Many people think it is quick and easy to intuitively learn how to adjust your aim when using sidespin, but this is simply wrong. Here's an excerpt from one of my recent cue testing videos that explains why. Anytime you use sidespin, the cue ball does not go straight. For example, when you hit the right side of the cue ball to impart right sidespin, the cue ball squirts to the left and swerves back to the right some. The amount of squirt depends on the amount of sidespin and the shaft properties. And the amount of swerve depends on the amount and type of spin, shot speed and distance, and ball and cloth conditions. The net effect of squirt and swerve is called cue ball deflection. Obviously, to aim effectively when using sidespin, you need to know how to compensate for these effects. As shown in my System for Aiming with Sidespin video, you need to aim very differently for shots of different speeds and distances. And it can take many years of successful practice and experience to develop the feel necessary to make all these adjustments intuitively. That's why I developed saws. The calibration process makes it easy to adjust for cue ball deflection over a full range of shot speeds and distances for any amount and type of spin. For more information and examples, see the saws link in the video description. Many people think that if you use a low deflection shaft, you don't need to adjust your aim for cue ball deflection, but this is simply wrong. Check out the videos and results on the cue testing and carbon fiber resource pages linked in the video description. LD shafts do produce less cue ball deflection than non-LD shafts, but if you don't adjust your aim when using sidespin with an LD shaft, you will miss many shots. And not all LD and carbon fiber shafts are the same. If you check out my carbon fiber LD shaft comparison videos, you will see that the amounts of cue ball deflection can be very different. Many people think that it is helpful or necessary to use outside spin to throw balls in, but this is simply wrong. Now, if you don't adjust your aim for a cut-induced throw, the object ball won't go exactly where you expect. But this can easily be corrected by overcutting the ball slightly. Since I know this ball will be thrown to my right, I aim to the left a little so it gets thrown to the heart of the pocket. The problem with using outside spin is if you use too much spin, you will throw the object ball in the spin-induced throw direction. And this can cause you to miss the shot. And if you don't use enough spin, you will throw the object ball in the cut-induced throw direction. However, if you are good at adjusting your aim for cue ball deflection, and you use the exact amount of spin required for the given cut angle, you can send the object ball into the heart of the pocket with this approach. I use saws to get an accurate line of aim with the required amount of spin. In contrast to the overcut shot with no side spin, where the stripe wobbled on the way to the pocket, notice how the stripe remains vertical with the right amount of outside spin. That means the aim was accurate and there was no throw whatsoever. But again, this requires the perfect amount of outside spin, which is different for every cut angle. For more information, see the throw tutorial and gearing spin links in the video description. Again, a better approach for most people is to just overcut the ball slightly with a center ball hit. Many people think top players don't use side spin much, but this is simply wrong. It is true that due to the complexities involved with aiming with side spin, it should be used only when it is required or when it provides an advantage, but top players do use side spin frequently, sometimes in only small amounts. Sometimes they just need to change the rebound angle off a cushion slightly, like in this 8-ball example. The natural angle heads straight into the cushion, so I need a little right spin to break out the 8-9 cluster. Sidespin can also be used to come into the line of the next shot to increase the margin for error with speed and to leave an easy follow-on shot. Here, the natural angle would leave a long shot, and if the speed weren't just right, it might be a tough shot. But with a little left spin, I can come right into the line of the 8. Running spin can be used to send the cue ball around the table for shape on the next ball. The left spin helps the cue ball retain speed and lengthens the rebound angle off each cushion. Side spin is also used to spin in large angle rail cut shots like this game-winning 8-ball. Again, saws helps me find an accurate line of aim. This approach has a relatively wide margin for error. For example, here I hit the rail first, well in front of the ball. And here I hit the ball first. Notice the difference in the cue ball path off the cushion, based on whether the spin takes on the cushion before or after ball contact. Side spin is also used to change the rebound angle on a kick shot. Or to throw a ball in. Sidespin with cue elevation is also used to swerve or masse around an obstacle ball. Many more examples of why and when sidespin is used can be found in the videos and document at the link in the video description. Well, I hope I have helped debunk misconceptions you might have had concerning sidespin. Be sure to visit the links in the video description if you want to learn more about any specific topic covered. And good luck with your game from Dr. Dave.